Good morning. Welcome back to Vlogmas.
Well, I've got news for you, I know you're waiting. Vlogmas is right here. Hold on, it's time for it to reappear.
This is the face of a woman who slept through alarm and now has like 15 minutes to get ready. That would be fine, but it's Black Friday and I had lots of technical things that I needed to check on the website before I go to work. So I'm literally going to do a 5-minute makeup. I'm not even looking online today in terms of sales. It's just not, it's not feasible. I'm definitely having that, like, I feel like I would be drawn in too easily because there are a couple of things that I've had emails about this week that I was like, oh yeah, oh maybe that, and I started looking at things and I started justifying to myself, well, you could have this because and blah 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 blah. I bought Ella's main present yesterday. Well, I've got her one half of our Lily Allen tickets. That was her main present, and then I've got something else which is like one nice thing, which if she hates it we can send it back, but I was kind of out on a limb. And then I ordered a couple of things from the Bershka sale, and just got her like a couple of things from there, and I got myself a couple of long sleeve tops and vests, which I mean, I already talked yesterday how I was like breaking my low buy, but I feel like we're at the point of the year now where all bets are off, but it doesn't feel like breaking my low buy because those things feel almost like underwear and those aren't included. I can't have enough long sleeved things to go underneath regular clothes at the moment. I've become so nesh. I didn't used to be this cold. I just heard the door go and Lee's gone to work and the dog started barking straight away. He just barks up the stairs like, excuse me, I'm on my own, you know. Is no one going to come and see me? The dog was literally, but as I was coming downstairs, he was like, oi! He's very cantankerous in his old age. Right, now I've got to just quickly heat on the top of these candles that I made last night to make sure that they are smooth and there's no sinkholes. Now a little bit of tech support for the website because it is Black Friday. I did stay up until past midnight so that I could check all of the codes and things were working and that everything was as it should be for first thing in the morning. But now I just want to do a couple of like test orders and just to make sure there's no, you know, I was going to say spiders. Where am I going with that? Spanners in the work, maybe? I want to make sure there's no like gremlins. Am I making these things up? Arriving at work a little bit later than I would like to be, but still in time to have 20 minutes on the treadmill playing Zelda before I log on. It's just like my wind down time. It's my me time. It is, I mean, not this, because this feels productive. Plus, it's a little window of time where I've dropped off Milo for school, so I would have just logged on early. Absolutely not. Now I'll go to the gym and I'll do my little treadmill time just for me. It's like the opposite of revenge bedtime. It's like revenge Zelda time. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
She rammed it.
What?
There you go.
That was the biggest jacket potato I have ever seen in my entire life. Some of the guys at work go to this fish shop for it on a Friday and I was like, I'm starving. I have some cash, which is rare. And the systems were down all morning. So we were like, apparently it was a BT thing. There was some kind of BT outage across the country. So for about 2 hours, we would have signal to be working and then it'd drop out like every 5 minutes. It was a nightmare because we have deadlines on a Friday morning. Anyway, we were really playing catch up the rest of the day. So because I had to work through lunch, when they were going, I was like, go on then, pick me one up. And it was really, really delicious. But I am still full hours later. I've only just remembered to do my outfit of the day for Instagram and it is already dark. But I'm wearing the thing again that's like all the same colour items down to myself. Oh, God, look, to my face and my stomach a completely different colour. That looks like, it's like a jump scare. It's like, oh my God, so white. So it's almost as white as the stripes on my trousers. That is nuts. I was looking at a video the other day that I'd taken of me on the treadmill, as you do, and I could see a very distinct, like a tide mark here. I wasn't even wearing makeup. My full face is just like several shades darker than my neck. Where do I even start to begin to try and blend my makeup when that is the case? I've been really enjoying this creator on Instagram. This is a bit niche. She's very kind of, she's a makeup artist and she talks a lot about
helping other makeup artists become, like better at business and social media. But if you are someone who enjoys creatory type stuff, she's very like motivating, I would say. I do think it's very specific to wanting to build some kind of brand, build some kind of something. So maybe it's not for everyone. And obviously it's going to be specific to stuff I enjoy. But if you have any kind of business or any kind of social thing that you're interested in, I just wanted to talk about her because I have found her to be a real breath of fresh air in this space. I watch a lot of content like this, and she's got something special, something really engaging. And she's English, which is rare with content like this.
I ended up getting off work and getting to bed too late, or getting in the bath and stuff too late yesterday. But I wanted to do a little festive facial, so I'm going to do it today, since it actually turned out to be not too late of a day at work. First of all, this cleanser, I don't get excited about cleansers very often, and it's not like I'm excited about this one, but I'm excited enough to repurchase it. When this one runs out, we're sliding. I've put you on a mirror and we're sliding. I can't remember the last time I used a cleanser and was like, I am going to buy that one again. Also, I just saw this and need you to know that this is toothpaste. I think it's fairly obvious, but I just feel like I need to clear that up. Here's the festive mask. It is the red pepper paste mask by Erborian, and it is red. It's got a bit of a, those things that tingle a little bit. Look at that. I don't know how legit it is that this is red pepper, how much of this is a colouring that they add, but Erborian seems like the kind of brand that maybe wouldn't do that. It must be, right? It must be. I like their stuff. I've used a few of their makeup products over the years, and they feel a little bit hit and miss, but their skincare is really nice. And whenever I use this, I think it looks particularly crazy, but doesn't it feel a little bit festive? Just a little. Or do I look like, what was the thing where someone was like a tomato? Initially I thought the tangoed person, like you've been tangoed. But wasn't there something where someone was a tomato? Was there a time where Walkers did tomato flavoured crisps? Am I mixing two things up here? I know that we talked about old adverts yesterday, so maybe we should make this a theme of Vlogmas.
It just illustrates the bite and buzz of real oranges in tango.
Yes, Ralph. Super taste sensation, smashing drink, lovely.
You know when you've been tangoed.
That was definitely the advert that I was thinking of.
Today at work, I was feeling puffy. I was kind of feeling like haggard, You just kind of have the feeling in your face where it feels full of fluid and just like, I know you know. So I ordered, I love an Amazon same day. I know we shouldn't be shopping on Amazon, but I've got to be real with you. If I can order something and it can be at my house that day, how am I supposed to resist that? I know I should. I can't. So I ordered some of this Q&A oil. This is the Superfood Facial Oil. I used to use the squalene oil from them. They're pretty cheap for skincare, Q&A, and any kind of facial oil. It's quite difficult to find these days. So I thought I would order a similar one than I'd ordered before, and I ordered one of these. I have some like quartz, like the green pretend quartz ones from a long time ago, but I saw this and I was sucked in because it's stainless steel, and I thought, it's going to be cold all the time. Isn't that just wonderful? And I'm going to do a little bit of lymphatic drainage. I actually was looking online today to see whether or not there are any kind of facialists in my area that can do lymphatic drainage. I would be very interested because I just feel like, I don't know what's going on here. It's like a spot that just decided to become a permanent feature on my face, but it is what it is. Here, particularly, I just feel so puffy. I just have a feeling that if I go and see the right person, they're going to just massage my face back down to its normal factory settings. But at this point, I felt so puffy in this area particularly for so long. I think it's been years. Is it too late to drain that? Or is this just what my face looks like now? I don't know. But I'm gonna try and get back into the habit of doing this correctly. And I know I'm not doing that. You're supposed to do it in a particular order. But if for no other reason, it'll make me feel like I'm doing something. The new face and stuff is great, but I just feel like I'm missing something specific for here. Any recommendations are welcome. Yesterday, I shared a YouTube comment. Also, these are pretty good. I tend to buy whatever the alcohol-free lager is on sale. So I tell Lee to do the same when he goes to the shop for me. And this is what he got today. And I quite like this. And it's cheaper than the others. I don't know if it's like promotional because it's new, but it's not bad. It's not my favourite, but it's not bad. Also, do you think people would be interested, / would you be interested in a little series on alcohol-free drinks and cocktails over the Christmas season? Let me know, because it's something I've been thinking about. Even if it's just for me, it would be useful to do a little trial of some like mocktail type things, but I feel like maybe people would be interested. Anyway, so yesterday I shared a comment of the vlog talking about, I think people were saying you should take a shot every time I complain about how cold it is, which valid, grand. And also goes back to the alcohol-free cocktails. See, full circle. I knew what I was talking about. I thought it might be fun if we do that in every single vlog. So today I am sharing this comment, which made me laugh so much and is the perfect example of you cannot please everyone. So I posted this new video that was in a very different editing style than I usually do. So, you know, it's not going to be for everyone, but I didn't think anyone would feel strongly about it. And specifically, the content was about not spending money. So I don't know. I feel like I gave the person who left the second comment the wrong impression, but absolutely no offense taken whatsoever. I just thought it was kind of amusing because truly you will always have someone who really likes something and someone who really doesn't. That is just the nature of the beast. What I am thinking of doing is I've kind of got like a content calendar with ideas for the new year, and I'm thinking of doing once a month like a topic style video like that. I'll link that video below so you can weigh in, let me know what you think about it. It was like very heavily edited. It was a real high production value compared to my normal videos, which I'm trying a little bit with these Vlogmas vlogs, but you know, I'm just trying to up things a little bit, just a little. But I'm thinking that if once a month I do some kind of topic along the theme of the month that we choose, it might be fun to play around with that kind of editing style. It's not gonna be all the time, but just like, you know, once a month. We'll see. I just kind of want to change it up a little bit. I always feel like I'm behind. Like I'm always like trying to catch up. I mean, this is the theme of the vlog, isn't it? Because I woke up late. I was catching up all day at work because the systems were down in the morning. And I do generally just feel like I'm being left behind. Not in life, because I've always felt ahead, but on YouTube specifically. And I'm thinking a lot recently about what I want for the new year and who I want to be online and who even am I? It's also the thing of nearly being 40. I think it's like, it's normal, isn't it, to get into that bit of an identity crisis moment before a big birthday. And so I'm just changing up. I'm trying some new things. Absolutely feel free to tell me that you hate things. I don't want to make content no one wants to see. But I don't know. I thought it was funny because it was literally like, bang, bang, love it, hate it. Yes, that is YouTube. Well, it would appear it's a full facial day. Ooh, that's what she said. These masks from Amazon, I love them. I'm obsessed. We did the mask, then I did the Gua Sha. I actually watched, if I can remember. Are we sliding? No, we're not. I thought we were sliding down the mirror again. I feel like the sticky pads that I've got on the back of this phone case need cleaning because I do keep putting them on things and we slide. Yeah, if I can remember, if I don't remember, just let me know. I'll put it on. There's a particular Gua Sha like follow along thing that I find really good. It's like 4 minutes or something, which is not difficult. I just put it on while we're watching TV. I've been through phases with that where I'll be really consistent. And I do think that it makes a difference, facial massage. But only also, little tip with the masks. I have some little scissors. And I just put in some extra
some extra cuts so that it is totally smooth. Usually on straight in there, although I will take that extra thing out, just so that it fits a little bit more snugly. You know, you see. Yeah, the Gua Sha, I do like it. I do think that it does help somewhat. And then I did my new face and my red light therapy, which I am trying to get into doing like every single day. This is the thing. It's just been Black Friday. So many people message me about the tech stuff, the little gadgets that I've got when there are sales on. Like, you know, would I recommend this? Would I recommend that? I would recommend those things if you're going to use them, because it's only as effective as how committed you are. They are effective, 100% they are effective, but you need to use them regularly. They aren't like, oh, you use them 3 times and it's worked. It's something that you really have to be consistent with. The red light therapy that's more permanent, I would say. If you use that consistently, then the effect that you've got, you're not going to get rid of that effect. Whereas the new face, any kind of microcurrent device, in my experience, you're not toning. It's a bit like going to the gym. Like if you go to the gym and you get really, really fit, you're not fit permanently. Like you've got to keep going to the gym. That's what the new face is like. So every now and then I'll go through a phase of being really consistent with it, much like the gym. And as I approach my birthday, that is becoming something that I'm interested in again. Not a shock. I have been looking into these facials, and every time I do, I'm like, oh my God, like 70, 80, 150, all these crazy prices for facials. And I'm like, I've got all of these things at home. I need to just use them, you know? That's why I'm on one today. It's beautiful, right? Absolutely gorgeous. She's gonna glow, she's gonna glow. I tend to take this off and then put on moisturizer before bed, because I'm not convinced that when you wear these overnight, that you just don't just wake up and the glow is sweat, because you're basically sleeping under like a layer of a plasticky feeling mask. So it's sweat, right? We've just watched Love Actually, and now I'm looking for a new Christmas movie. I don't think I mentioned this before on the vlogs, but I have been uploading a new Christmas movie review every single day on Instagram, every single day, and I'm going to continue to do so until Christmas Day. So if you are looking for something to watch, I already have, there must be more than 30 at this point, in a highlight, and I've been posting them as little carousels throughout my actual feed as well, just to catch as many people as possible, and then one every single day in my stories. So keep an eye on that if you're looking for, you know, what can I watch that's feeling a little bit festive. Anyway, now I'm gonna, what is all this stuff behind me? Anyway, now I'm gonna play Zelda until I pass out on the sofa. I will see you tomorrow. I'm having my hair done, so let's see where that day takes us.
Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hanging by the fire.